Yo, what's good, YouTube? How we all doing? Before we start, please like, subscribe, and comment. We're trying to get those subscribers up and those likes. I appreciate everyone who does it. Today, I don't know, I just finished work today. It was a good day at work. I made $500, done by 4 o'clock pretty much. I started at I went in at 7. So 9 hours spent out of the house. Wasn't working the whole time, but made $500, pretty good. That only happens because pretty much I'm not at the top tier at my company, but I'm at near the top. Of course, there's other people making more money than me at the company, but I'm one of definitely the top 10 for sure. But I'm trying to raise that number even higher. That's always the goal, no matter where I am, is of course to make more money for my time. And I worked hard to get to this position. So yeah, I worked, had work was good, easy day. We got tipped $100 a man. My hours came out to about $250, and then with the hike for the day, I hiked $400, so I made $150 off of that right off the bat. Not bad. So right there, that's $500 made. I just spent $40 on gas, and I bought a bacon, egg, and cheese this morning, which I didn't even eat. And I bought lunch for $11, which was 2 hot dogs and an empanada. But they're loaded, they're fat, they're from this good spot, so it's well worth it. Good food, can't lie. I will spend money on good food. Even though $10 a day for 40 years is $168,000 spent. So make sure you're spending that money on something good. Don't be wasting it on cigarettes, beer, or weed, or vapes, because easily, and think about it, 40 years, when you need this money most, let's say you start spending money like crazy at 15, when you're 55, just by spending $10 a day, you would have spent $168,000. That's just on vapes. Now, if you buy an eighth a day too, plus a pack of backwoods, that's another 50. That's another more than 750,000. Plus that, you're at almost $1 million for spending $65 a day. You're at $1 million wasted in 40 years. Now imagine you invested that $65 a day, because if you work every day, you should be making, well, people who don't work every day, work 5 days a week, you're making more than $65 a day. You could most likely save that money, and in 40 years, you will have, just from saving the money, you will have over $1 million saved. Now, if you put it in something that pays you interest, which, like the stock market, let's say, pays an average of 6% a year, I can't do that math, but I guarantee you it'll be almost $2 million, probably more, that you'll have saved because you didn't waste your money on cigarettes and vapes, something that doesn't give you a return. So make the smart move. Every time you're about to spend money, just know that this is less. I know it only looks like $10 is whatever, but you're doing it every day, and sometimes you're spending it on more than $10. You're spending like $30 on food plus cigarettes. Then you get something else that's pointless, lottery tickets. Shit adds up. It adds up quick. You could be saving that money, putting it in a business that's gonna return you money. Just saving it so you have something to fall back on. If you spend it, it's gone. You'll have whatever experience you bought with it, which might not be nothing. It might be smoking cigarettes, which is just affecting your health. So you might end up, that thing about this, you're buying those cigarettes and those vapes, you end up getting sick. Now you can't work. You can't work when you're sick, so now you're losing even more money. Like the other day, I bought a vape for $10. got pretty sick, where thankfully I was just off while I was managing for 2 days, so I didn't have to be on the truck. But if I was on the truck, I would have stayed home, because I was in no way, shape, or form able to work. So that $10 vape could have cost me upwards of 600 bucks, maybe even more. Terrible. So that's why it's very important to think of your decisions. Not buying a vape might make you $600. Not getting high might make you a millionaire. Just from having that extra oomph in you, that extra motivation. Crazy to think about. The amount of money I could have had saved. I know in my life already, between buying weed and lawyers for weed, I have spent $150,000 on weed. Between buying weed, getting in trouble, lighters, rolling up paper, blunts, $150,000 spent on weed, which is where is it? It's gone. It's gone. I smoked it. I got high. I got a quick reward. I got high real quick. Then I watched a movie high. Like, what? I will give up all those memories for $150,000 cash right now. Because those memories aren't like, memories are worth something, but memories from getting high, they're worth nothing. They cost me money. The amount of, I dropped out of school because I got high so much. So who knows the amount of money I've lost or could have achieved if I never started smoking weed. I had a YouTube channel going hard back in the day. And then yeah, I started getting high all the time, and making videos wasn't that important to me. So anyone who's young, who's watching, or even if you're not young, just quit now. Stop smoking now. You know, if you're ever a quitter in your life, be a quitter with weed. You know, don't be a quitter at anything else, because it's not worth it. You could achieve so much more. You will achieve so much more without it. So hell yeah. Today is 4 months sober, and I don't know, I think 9 days. I don't know what today is. 9 days. Vaping has been, today's day 4, no vaping. Cigarettes have been like a week. I turned one down today while I was at work. My friend said good for me. He said he wishes he could stop too, which I hope he does. But I didn't want the cigarette. I also have a sore throat, so I'm not trying to make it any worse. Yeah, you just gotta be conscious with all your decisions. You know, anything that's bad in your life, stop it. Give it up. It's not worth the financial headache, the actual headache it's gonna give you, how long it's gonna hold you back. Anything that wastes money in your life, stop it. Just spend your money on things that are gonna bring you more money, you know, or bring you back something positive. So whatever you spend your money on should bring you back something positive. That's it for today. Be smart with your money, be smart with your health, and you will gain happiness, health, and wealth. That's how it's done, baby. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Peace.